Hello, welcome to FountainFX on Tuesday the 9th of September 2014. I've been trading a little bit of the Euro US dollar today, Pound US dollar, and also I've looked at the Euro Aussie. The one thing to consider when you're trading is look at correlations and look at strength and weakness, obviously, of different currencies. And you can see that from the pairs. Currently today, with the US dollar pairs, there's not been a lot of movement. It's been a bit up and down, despite the fact that there was a nice collapse late last night in the Euro US dollar and also the Pound US dollar. But today it's been a bit sort of sideways, a bit choppy, been a bit difficult to be able to take any points out of the market. But if we now look at the Euro Aussie, we can see that it's moving quite nicely in terms of, if we look at where the origin of the collapse when the European news came out last week, where they devalued their currency or their interest rates, they lowered that, and price fell from the 104.40 all the way down to just below the 138.20, so that was like 120-point fall. Since then it went sideways on the Friday. Didn't make any difference. US dollar news makes no difference to this pair whatsoever. And then we've seen a recovery in the euro against the Australian, so which is great because you can actually use it as almost like a target. You can say, right, okay, it's broken above here, it's showing it's now in an uptrend, it's starting to push up, so we could potentially have a target, a nice target up here at the origin of the fall, which is the 1.4040. Now, yesterday price moved from around about the 138.20, 138.30 with the break of this. If I just cover that off, the highs are 138.46, lows are 138.28. So, yeah, we're looking at around about the 138.30 to have bought in there, and we've taken it all the way up to a high of the 139.25. So almost 100 points of movement there yesterday. Price has gone sideways again today. Break of this downtrend, this pullback, and again we've got a trade entry at the 139.05. Price is currently at the 140.05, so there you go, another 100 points. So 100 points there, 200 points there. Very nice trading, easy peasy. Thank you very much. Let's go and have a look at something else. So because of this performance here, the Euro Aussie, let's just go and see what the Pound Aussie is doing. And surprise, surprise, when we then come and look at the Pound Aussie, we can see that basically we've had, we don't really see the activity from last week. Well, actually here, this is the activity from last Thursday when the euro got devalued. It's sort of like, almost like the pound came out in sympathy and pushed all the way down. And then with the close of last week and the open of this week, there was a gap down, so a big gap down. Price has turned and then recovered from that, pushed up. We've got gap close almost here, didn't quite make it. Overnight it's been a bit flat, so we had a nice move yesterday morning in terms of a recovery of this short, which took the price from the 172.30 all the way up to the 173.60. So that's quite incredible. So that's 130 points move, and then this morning with the move, the reversal there, the 173.60, we're now currently at 174.60, so it's another 100 points, but it has been as high as the 175.10, 175.20 area up here. So it has moved in the same way in correlation to the euro, Australian dollar. The pound has done exactly the same thing. So we're looking at really a pullback on this long-term downtrend of the pound against the Aussie. But we might be able to get a nice entry somewhere at this point. It has broken above, if you see this wick here, it has broken above the previous high. But that's really it. Look for correlating pairs. See where you can take advantage, where you can take some easy profit, not too risky. You don't want trades or markets where they're a bit choppy. You want to stay out of them. You want to look for markets that are moving in one direction, give you a nice pullback so you can then enter it and carry on in the same direction. That's it from FountainFX today. Happy trading. We will catch you tomorrow.